Hello guys and welcome back to my Rome 2 Total War Empire Divided DLC playthrough series as Aurelian. If you haven't checked out the series so far, I do recommend that you go check out and more or less kind of got catched up to where we've come from like last session and before that. Overall, we've been pushed back a little bit. We're getting hit by a lot of agent spam, as you can see around here, and I've lost quite a few units of well, basic armies that I need to now either replace or try and fend off a lot of these attacking armies that are coming in. And it's quite difficult. It's one of those ones where I'm doing well in one area but then suffering in others, and it's just a bit frustrating. Soon though, I have complete control of the Sea of Egypt. Well, not the Sea of Egypt, but basically the entire Mediterranean is under my control now, which is fantastic. Apart from a couple of ports in the Black Sea up here. But that's pretty much easy to deal with, which is nice. It means that I won't have any raids coming off. I mean, these guys are getting a lot of attrition, which is good. One of the main benefits that I've been seeing so far is that well, once you control majority of areas, you can move all units away. So as you can see in the western areas, I've probably got no armies at all. If we can actually jump in and see where they all are. Yeah, apart from the northern border, which I'm going to move these armies down. Well, as you can see, majority of my units are based on the eastern side. One thing I am waiting for is the upgrades. So I am trying to move towards getting the Grand Temple of Sol Invicti. I'm going to say Invictus, you know, just to make it a bit easy for me. But it's going to take another 3 turns to get this, and then another 8 turns to get that religion, and then I've got to build it as well. And I've also got to build the temple when I can in here after 2 turns, because it's I can build this temple next 2 turns, and then I'm also going to see how long that takes. And that then completes an objective, which is the main objective here: construct the following building the Grand Temple of Invictus, which gives us the 12,000 basically coins or income that could be useful. But what I'm probably going to do in the long run is I'm going to go through this turn, play it through, and then what I might do to try and speed up the process, because of how many turns I'm going to have to wait, I will probably go down the road of skipping large parts of content out. So anything that interesting happens, I'll try and include in the video. But I want to try and get this objective as quickly as done possible, because it's feeling now starting to get quite a lengthy process, and I want to be able to see what's the next objective and see where I can go from here. But we'll see how that goes. But one thing I want to do is I've got some bits and bobs to do, so I've got to put in some work here. So we need to get a temple, a consecrated ground. I'm also going to go for what could we get in here? I'll go for an auxiliary. Actually, no, I won't put an auxiliary camp in here. We'll get the creator's villa, and then we'll also get a public forum built in here, and then we'll also go. How are we doing on food? Quite struggling enough, aren't we, in most places for food. I am upgrading a lot as well, but I think it's because I had some slums which have kind of turned a negative impact on this. So I'm just trying to have a look what's on the coast so far that I could do with upgrading. I don't have many. Yeah, there's some more slums there because I've recently taken this settlement. Which again is eating into my food supply. But I don't have it in terms much of harbours, so I'll build a harbour here. And then what I'm going to do is move this army into this settlement, and then I'm going to move this army to take this settlement. And then this will basically kind of hem off quite a lot, and I'll see if I can actually have a peace agreement with these guys at some point, because, where are you, Egypt? Do you want peace?
Speak your speech to the...
No, everyone's pretty much just hates me right now. It's a bit difficult. Okay, so let's get out. And let's head towards this settlement. So let's just have a look first. There's no one here, which is good. And I'm actually just going to keep holding on to this in terms of yeah, sieging it, because I feel it's a lot better. It means that next term I can do some stuff. That I've got an army here, but I'm just going to leave them around. I do want to take Petra back at some point, but I'm just going to have to wait for the time being. We're probably going to lose Palmyra because I haven't got any armies nearby to jump in and help, although I am probably going to have to send a couple armies down this way, because yeah, there's going to be a big issue here. And the nearest army I've got is the one up here, but it's dealing with all these other armies that are sat up the top of here. She's just getting a bit... He's trying to stem the flow. I mean, I'm at peace with these guys. I'm at peace with these ones, but they've got, like, open borders. So they're just being able to walk through and cause problems. Now, I am tempted to send Aurelian down and see what he can do in terms of sneaking in. So I'm moving to here. But I do have some buildings I've got to do. So we'll build that. Probably going to get slums more next turn as well because of that. And I'm going to put this guy to go here and go on to ambush mode. And then we're going to pull this guy back all the way to this settlement. Because I need to hem off these guys coming in because there's another army moving up this way. I'm probably going to lose this settlement this turn. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through quite a lot of turns. If nothing exciting happens, no major battles, then it will probably skip forward quite a lot. And again, I do apologise if you want to see the content, but it's just, it takes a lot of time and I don't seem to get very far in terms of turns before I then, you know, before like an hour's passed of me actually playing the game. So I do want to get through quite a lot. So I will see you quite soon. Welcome back. It's been around about 5, 6, 7 turns. I don't know the exact number. It's been a fair few turns anyway. And it's going okay. We're 5 turns away from getting the next final stage of the Grand Temple researched, which would be good. I think, I'm not sure how we are long left in here. 4 turns until this stage, and then we can start building it, which I think it's going to be like another 12 turns to complete. We've started pushing down into Egypt and Nibia? As again, I got an army down here just to kill these guys off. So we're going to take this settlement, we're going to take this one, and then I think these guys, I don't know if they're good with me or okay. I know they're a, yeah, I think they're a nomadic civilization or Eastern. Is it nomadic? It doesn't really tell me much. I can't see them just yet. But I think they might be cool with me. I'm not sure if they're at war with Egypt, if they're a client state with them or what. But I'm not too sure. We've managed to push and take some more settlements, as you can see down here. So we've got Petra now. We've kind of stemmed the flow of them pushing in and attacking. They actually did siege Antioch at one point, but I managed to fend that off with an extra reinforcing army coming down. We've managed to push forward and take this settlement, and then I've just got an army sitting here, just watching the pass for them to come through. Which is good. It means that I'm not too bad. I can actually run forward and take some more settlements because I'm actually covered by these guys on the right. And they've also managed to take these settlements off the Germanic, the Confederacy. So it does mean I probably need to push forward myself and take this back because this settlement did actually get attacked. It won and it managed to hold it off, but I have got armies coming through now, which is a bit of a worry. So I might bring this one down, to be honest, all the way from up here. Just in case. So where can I bring these? So how many turns? It's going to take a few turns, but that's fine. But I need to watch that northern border because I don't want to come around and flank me. But yeah, it's going well, and that's the kind of cool thing at the moment. We're pushing forward, so I'm just going to move this army down, take this settlement. It's going to take 1 turn to take it. Do I wait this turn and then move next turn? Yeah. I'll let these sieges end themselves, and then I'll come and worry about them afterwards, because it just means I have time for money to recuperate. So like Petra here has got quite a lot of stuff it needs to be replenished with. So I'm just going to do that quickly. And I got a temple in there. And there were another settlement I just recently took as well. Where's the army gone that was here? There were actually an army being trained in this settlement, but they've seemed to have backed off. So I'm just going to move down this army just to take this settlement. I wonder if it's gone into the sea. Now this guy did get harassed a little bit, which is fine. I'm not going to push any more forward in these settlements simply because the fact of that I want to at least just continue to hold what I've got. There is 2 armies down here though that I've kind of showed themselves. Although the good thing is that because they're in movement mode, I can attack them and ambush them. So let me just do this first. Let us get this guy and wreck his baggage train, hopefully. No, I get wounded instead. But they won't be able to reinforce, which is good. It's going to cause me quite a lot of damage. But because they've tried running and taking me, it means that I can just come in and attack them bit by bit. Yeah. Take that. It's like funneling them through and attacking them one by one. and then I can go back and sit in settlement for a bit and heal up, because it'll take a couple of turns to go through. Although these guys have managed to push through this way, and there's another army here, which is a bit frustrating. So what I'm going to do is move a new army down and come around this way. The settlement is kind of protected because it has got a fleet in there, which is good. I'm just trying to think if I can move anyone anywhere else. This army I don't think can move, no. So he's kind of stuck there. Trying to see if I've got any more armies free to move around. I don't think I do. It's fine, I can deal with that. It's one of the ones that it's always to and fro. I just don't want too many armies coming through and starting to take settlements that I'm trying to upgrade at the moment. And I think there's a couple here that are actually through the process of doing that. And it would be really annoying if they actually did. She's sat there. I mean, there's these settlements I do want to take at some point. But overall, it's quite good. So let's just have a look down here. Is there anything I need to upgrade? Let's get you down. We'll upgrade you as well. And you. That's all my money. And then have we got any promotions we need to do now? It's good. Any armies that ain't moved? This army hasn't moved too much. This one's sieging. These fleets haven't moved, but they don't really need to. Apparently we got some slums that we've taken over. Oh, yeah, this settlement. So this now has been taken over, which is good. And we have the Axiom tribe down here. How are you with me? Are you friendly? Can't really see you too well. Expansionism, of course you're going to be. Trade? No? I'm going to have to keep an eye on these guys, because they are not aggressive with me. But I know if I start moving forward and taking settlements, they're going to be a bit of a pain. Okay, so 2 turns for that. Let's take this settlement down. 2 turns for that one, and then I'm going to send my spy to harass this guy and stop him moving anywhere. And that'll be quite useful. This army can stay put. I did lose a settlement up here. Yeah, they've kind of come around the northern border and attacked me, which is a bit annoying. There's not much I can really do on that. Move an army to there. Can he move again yet? He can, actually. So I can actually push and take some settlements, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait. This guy's still healing up. So I can assassinate. Probably not. Oh, you got a promotion, though. So we're going to increase the assassination attempts. That would be very, very useful. That one. There we go. And then there's no one here, so that's cool. So we're fine. Yeah, it's one of those ones that are probably going to be waiting a few more turns, just to see, because we've got 4 more turns to wait, so I will be able to come back when that is done, the research, and we can start building the next temple. And then once that's done, it means that we're getting a new objective. Hopefully it might be near the end. You never know. But we'll see how that goes in many aspects of it all. That research is finally finished after all this time. So we now can actually make the Grand Temple of Sol, which is down here. And how many turns? 12 turns, how did I guess? So it gives plus 10 influence, public party, sanitation. So it's a really good upgrade to have. It's just, it's very expensive, takes a long time to build. It's 12 turns. Ouch. But it does mean I can actually focus on some other upgrades now, which will be a lot better. We'll get this one because it's only 6 turns. Yeah, we lost an army. It was actually one of the weakest armies I had. It was highly leveled in terms of experience, but they're all like bog standard Roman levies. It's one of the ones that I brought across from all over Central Europe. And it means that I do need to build another army now. So I'm probably going to have to go to find a settlement which I can actually do that at, which is probably this one. So we need to raise another force. I don't know really who to use. Maybe you? Yeah, you're cool. So reinstate legacy. We've got quite a few, to be honest, that we've had in the past that have all died. So we'll have the Legio one. And we'll have you as a Praetorian cavalry. And then we'll get some lovely jubbly weapons upgrades for you guys. So what can we buy? Well, we want to at least have 4 of these. We'll get 4 of these. We'll get some pikemen. And then we'll get some cavalry units. So we'll have some... well, I can actually buy one at a time. So yeah, this is the bug stand we're going to have for now. I do have some slums apparently I need to clear out somewhere as well. Which is going to be quite interesting. Where's some slums? Don't know why, where these slums keep coming from. It's really annoying when I keep having them. And that's pretty much all I can do. I'm moving some armies down to here, so he's going to defend this coastal area. So we've more or less cleared out Egypt. These guys are also really happy with me, which is fantastic, so I won't have them declaring war. I think they like the idea that I decided to be very hostile towards Egypt and Bactria and the Sassanids, which is fantastic to me. So it means I don't have to worry about my southern flank being attacked anytime soon, which is good. So it means I don't only have to put down a very small army. And then I can pull this army all the way up and round to here, just to help defend, because I'm being pushed back again. The Sassanids have regrouped a lot of armies around here, which I wasn't really much aware of, and they're yeah, being a bit of a troublesome. So it's back in a settlement, and then it's pretty much just a good around the board. Get that army rebuilt. I'm not going to move any armies around just yet. I've got 12 turns to wait until I can finally finish this temple and finish off these. These guys have been attacked, so I'm going to finish them off this turn now, just so they're done. And that means the Egyptians are now finished, so I don't have to worry about them again. Oh, I got more slums to clear out. But yeah, it's quite good overall. It's just going to take a fair few more turns to finish this next objective. I'll be happy when I've actually completed it, and then we'll see what happens next in terms of is that the end of the mission, because I don't know what the main objectives are for this particular campaign, so it's going to be fun to see. I know it's been a bit different with me cutting a lot of the time and turns out, but again, I'm just trying to quickly go through as much as I can now. But all I'm going to say is thank you very much for watching. Remember, if you enjoy what you're seeing, then please by all means leave a like, comment down below, share this video, and even subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for my next one, but until then, I will see you later.